And we actually have video for it. But starting up a fresh new page, how awesome it'll be if you join us for this process. As always, welcome on in. So now, our character begins the process of been released. So we could either have their hair go this way, or no, I think this is the right way. And that means their little hood would be angled this way as well. Looks like that. So how is everyone? How is did everybody escape the weekend? Just starting a new week soon. Go to say that we're starting off on the right. Let's see. So now we do finally get to draw the character's ear, which is going to be something like, is that like that? Yeah, their ear would be like right around here. But even so, that seems wrong. So maybe like this, like that. And we'll turn that down just a little, since we don't need to be screaming out. Oh, what a difference, huh? Jeez. Alright, let's try like that. Then we'll go ahead and check our references to see how we're doing with the character. We'll just see if the ear shape is just right. Because it all matters. It all definitely matters. Then, to see how far, I think the chin is like around there. The neck. Especially if forces on her body are throwing her this way. So, yeah, that's why. So we would need a hand perhaps here. And then the other hand here. And this one, how would it look? The elbow, maybe tucked in. Not sure if we'll even be able to present this in any sort of way, but we're gonna try. Here, obviously there's the neck. And then the other one, right here. So then this would be more like so. Unless it were squished in which case it's pretty much exactly where it is already. And then, of course, the next panel will be our stream title of Impact. Turn it up a little. How's the stream volume, chat? Does it seem all right? So this one, Kind of wondering, chat, who... We're kind of wondering who inspired this one, right? Who do we owe this artwork to? For some reason, having a bit of trouble remembering. It's not like it's a commissioned piece or anything. It's just who set us on such a long journey for this particular one. I don't think there was anyone, chat. Not for this one. Which is really, really saying something. No, it would be this way, yeah? So not this one. This one would be flat. And then the other direction. Let's see. Put it flat like so. This is the border. It just flows right into the chair. I guess we can handle it. Now the little buckle part. It actually goes like so. The reason why we're mentioning it, we obviously know where one of our other comics, where the inspiration for that one stems from, or rather, to whom we dedicated a lot of the effort. But not with this one. This one, just can't quite recall. Again, I don't think there was anybody for this one. Which, frankly, chat, what's that? On the one hand. On the other hand, it wouldn't matter now. It's been far and away too long. We got the console to deal with. Actually, it's really zoomed in for our image area right here. And we know from earlier that this is like swept down. So you're the ones we're making this for now, chat. So that way you can go out or stay in and buy this book. But let's discuss such niceties in the future, right? Not just yet. Here. Chat, guess what? I remember this ear. And this is why the previous image made sense the way it was. Her ears deliberately laughed a certain way. I wonder if it'd be good to have her face If her face was like, ah, this way, head thrown back, something's definitely developing there. Even if it's a little awkward. Let's see how that would look. It'll definitely look a lot more energetic, that's for sure, chat. Oh, speaking of energy. You know how long it took to make this little stream setup, chat? A whole lot longer than it should have. This little drawing board we're using, we finally sourced it after who knows how long. The eraser we're using, we've had plenty of stories about that. The two decorative elements, within this month, the chat. So that's a lot of time it took to get this far. Oh, it's a pretty terrible thing, chat. And so if we're doing it like this, we need a proper like elbow positioning. Say like around here. Maybe even have it lower. That way it can still match with the hand we're going for. And this one can tilt the wrong way. Like so. That looks awful though, chat. Looks horrid. Yeah, this is the pencil section, chat. This is where all the action happens. But it sure is dull compared to the inking. If you don't like sketching. If you do. If you do like it. Oh, and for a treat, chat, because you get to puzzle out all the different ways that I'm looking at the artwork. Right along with me. There's a lot of ways. Let's see if this flows. I like this top one. We'll keep that and that. Let's go in there and be nice and gentle with our erasing. So we didn't really put up any questions of the day yesterday, chat. What have we got for today? Nothing just yet, I think. Maybe... How long did it take you, chat, to become perfect at your morning or evening? It's a skill you learn early on, right? Like, seems like a good time to learn that sort of skill. Let's say like here and here. Yeah, we'll put that in there. We'll get that in chat in just a few seconds, because that's pretty decent. It's something to build a base off of. And that's the whole idea of these little question of days. You just want to have a couple and then start adding them in to stream. Now, let's get that typed out. Number 1. Something like this. How long did it take for you to get good at your mornings or evenings? It's a curious way to phrase it, though. I think it would actually be more like right here, really. And then this is where that one is supposed to be. The elbow would be very sharp, so we put it like that. And then cut it like that. How's it looking, chat? Is that about right? Ooh, it's just such a strange look. Now, we still have it where we could just put the head back this way. So that way the character is not necessarily facing. Let's see if that would look any better. So all we're doing right now is comparing sketches, the new stuff versus how we had it previously. Maybe there's an argument for having the arm that way. Let's see how our previous sketch, our original sketch, because that does look kind of good in that direction. Yeah. You know what, chat? Maybe we had it the right way that way. Or even hands down on the console. No. Alright, let's get that sent out. How long did it take for you to get good at your mornings or evenings? Question of the day number 1. So then this shoulder over here, right, goes like so. And then the hand is like this. Arm, thumb tucked under, that above, like that. And then this, you can just get rid of that. So it'll be almost like her hand is on top of the console, which would cut here, as we established before, just to give it more of a cramped look to this interior. And this will go down, it will go around. Thumb. Hand. Thumb again. This part. The underswept. This part. For some reason, I'm just feeling having those fingers showing. I don't know why. Maybe over here. Maybe it just shows like a strange sense of urgency to whatever's going on. Which of course we know exactly, but we just want that immediacy to be present in the art. This isn't quite working in this direction, so maybe if we go like that, this leg, yeah, so the other strapping would actually be here, I'm thinking, from this angle. The knee would have been like around here. And then the leg, even if we leave the foot right there, it'd be like this. How's that look? It's still awkward, but that's the idea. We want everything to look as in the air as it actually is. We're coming up on our 30-minute mark, chat. That's very. question of the day we could pose as a hypothetical to chat. Another good one might be or what barriers did you overcome most recently, if any? I mean, it's not always a I wonder if I'm supposed to have like a streaming persona. Come to think of it, wouldn't that be exciting, chat? Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't really know how to go about it, chat. What is this, chat? We're having vocals in our music? Come on now. What's gonna come up after this? We gotta start planning our next bit of music. Maybe this one. Actually, this would be was a continuation of what we're currently listening to. So let's continue with this. For some reason, our actual playlist just kind of stopped just there. Click one thing, you know? Oh, it's getting good. That's why, chat. Goodness loading. I post twice, chat. Seems like it did. They both have the same timestamp? They do. Let's get another question of the day in there. What was that one we said? How long did it take for you? Idea number 2. And is this going to post twice? Yeah, it seems to be a trick question, chat. It won't even post once. Are you satisfied with this? It's an awkward angle, but we don't even need to do that necessarily. Just because, let's see, the knee we already established would be like around here. So, maybe something like that. But since we wouldn't see any of that, is this another no breakfast stream, chat? Yes, it is. How did you guess? But it's not as much of an issue as it was the last time. That was funny. off to the side, maybe, if you're. Oh, is the subject matter graphic disturb? Yeah, you know what? We promised that we would update the stream. Was it content classifications and things? Um, hmm, violent. That's a shame. Oh, chat. Hoping that nobody. Oh, it's such a shame. Did we do it right? Done. Done. Coming onto the chat, hoping for a nice all ages experience. Sorry, chat. This one is PG-13. Body, bodily injury, death of friends, entrapment, betrayal. You know, Madoka stuff. But it's still stuff that you wouldn't want to just stumble onto. I mean, come on. Yeah. You want to know about it beforehand, so you can get excited for it. Not that you like it, no. Just so that way, you know, you get yourself hyped, psyched, ready. And if you're in a good mood, you don't want it to end your good mood without your say-so. And then her hair would be like on 3 burners. But that's not all, chat. We've also got this thing right here. And then that's got a connector of what? Just a line. Means that this part would be like there. Does it work in chat, do you think? Maybe it's actually a little too large. We'll have to keep that in mind, unless we can come in. Little tiny filigree, which is really the best. Something besides the content classification. I knew there was one that we needed. It's at the bottom. Although it's a content classification that yeah, there. barely even notice it. But hey, it did it. And then, like so. And then this. It seems more right, chat. We're getting somewhere with. Connect to there. And then up. Does that seem about right? Maybe it does, yeah. And then so having this border connect right into the chair is so strange, so silly. But we went for it and we did it. Here the chair looks like somewhere around here. And it's nothing massively. Oh, it's different. There versus where it is a little further. Yeah, it's got a slight swell. Alright. It's just like this. Actually, that's all it really needs. Is that too much? Do you think, chat? So I actually like that buckle around the leg. On the farther one, what do her boots look like? I don't think I actually have the artwork for it here, but I think that that is canonical. "40 minutes in, chat. We can spare a moment to look up some boot designs." Yeah, it only shows up the one time. What's another question of the day we could ask? Alright, let's look at that form one more time. Because something seems a little funny on the camera. And I think it's because this wouldn't be like that. It'd be more like this. And then a bigger swell down below. Or even, you know what, chat? It might just be too much going on up top. Let's try it more like this. We can make this work, chat. We just gotta keep chiseling. Yeah, that's not a rare song right there. So this playlist promises rare songs. And I think it lied. It's pretty funny. Does that do anything? So nice being able to see this from the camera's perspective, chat. It's a bit of a rarity right there. I think we actually will do the old stand up and stretch and look at it from a distance. Let's do that now. And take a quick stretch break, chat. Right during our massive tank and bit rate. May as well put that in there as question of the day number 3. What do you do when your bit rate tanks, chat? Number 3. It also counts as a viewer. All right, we'll be right back. Let's put that there right there for a second and look at this from a distance. Stretch in the meanwhile. Put a bit of plastic we can just slip right into and look at it. Eh, you know what, chat? Just looks like it needs more back on the one side. Maybe. It's a messed up pose. I know that, chat. Just trying to find the solution to it. The other hand, maybe it's good enough. I know that hood covers up that arm though. We should get rid of that. So once we do that, I think it might be better. We are live, right, chat? Like, barely? Oh, get out of here. Let's prevent the hood from eating up that arm. What could be good? Maybe like this. See what that does for us, chat. A bit of a noodle arm, but let's adjust that. The range of motion, actually, it matches the range of motion okay. Just we need to draw it correctly. Or hope to, anyway. Alright, and then I hope we even cut out some of the energy from this image. I actually want the upper one. Like, this higher one just seems, you know, better. It's just more vivacious. And this goes around. Seems pretty good. Alright, so all we gotta do is just not draw that quite so, you know, heavily with such heavy outline. This one, if that goes up and around, this would be like so. Maybe? No, we just don't want it to cut towards that. So let's leave it like so. Some sort of to explore at a future time. I know these are rugged looking. This is the first time we're really going to be seeing them, Chad. Oh. Maybe this part doesn't make sense, and so that's why it's throwing us off a bit. Unless that was the good part. Maybe not. Or there's no curve in that direction. And we actually need it over here. Like so. So what do you, oh, here's a question of the day, Chad. Do you think it's ever worthwhile to go in and finish a video game that you started, that you weren't able to finish before, if now you are able to? Or is it better to just go in and start something new? Ho ho ho. Isn't that something, chat? Kind of like that flat bit right there. Let's see about this. Well, we got vocals in this one too, but seems pretty good. Sounds like Cowboy Bebop. I think we want to erase that line. We gotta start inking this, chat. There's no other way to do it. It's the only thing we gotta do is yeah, that seems alright. Okay. We can start our inking process now. On the other hand, now we can wait for the console to fill in the console in a moment or two. Are we sure about that on though? Then what's the alternative, right? We cut it like so and fill it in a bit more. Does that honestly look better? Maybe it does actually. So, chat, there was a it's funny, it's good. Now you might be asking, oh, how is it funny if it's an but yeah, that's that was something else, chat. We definitely missed out on something, I think. But also just the fact that, something's that funny, it's really good. It's interesting. I don't have the previous lines. Yeah, no, this wasn't working. We had it. We don't need to mess around no more. Just going over this for no reason. If it looks funny in the future, well, we yeah, right. Not related whatsoever. How is that? Is it pretty much back to what it was? Is it still looking awkward? Yeah. How could we fix that though, chat? Maybe like this? Is that enough? It seems to be. From a point down, up. So maybe this would actually be like angled. Does that look cool, Chad? Mostly. And in fact, so the question is, with these here, exciting. Let's see what else we can do with that boot. I know there's something going on down below of it. Seems about right. And then also it's got a good tuck. Now we remember, Chad. Took a while. The topic was beautiful clothes. Sometimes you just got to be ready to sign someone on, like immediately. Otherwise, you'll lose the opportunity, Chad. Remember, will you be looking for someone all over again? Maybe. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. I can't say at this juncture. If indeed it's a juncture at all. Yeah, the leg still bends funny. How would we demonstrate that? How does that look when it's... So I think the knee would look different as she twists. And then this would actually... Real delicate line work, Chad. It's interesting. I know we said we would start inking, but you know what? We've got stuff to do to hammer out. This one would actually be over here, I think. Let's take a moment to compose ourselves, chat. To maybe stretch. To examine the bit rate. It's awful. So we're gonna do this curved line. We have a compass. I mean, we could, you know. Let's see what's going on with the music. Or something else for a second. Something like this. There's another ad. It puts the break in ad break, right? Let's go with this for a second. Use the micron for this. Oh yeah, I see why I switched out of this. Well, let's just skip this song, I think. It's almost over anyway. There we are. That's more of why we like this playlist. In case you were wondering. Because it is good. Her hair. We'll deal with the hair when we start inking it. All we gotta do is get some ink on the page. That's pretty much it. Everything else begins there. Earlier. Aha, see? If we didn't do that, this looks like we want to scrub all the pencils. Yeah, should be okay. It's a decent line. I don't know about you. Now, can we do it again? Going the other way. At about equal distance. Now, we can actually puzzle it out, maybe. With the eraser. Hello! We've got Mova. Welcome on in. Let's see how this might look. We only want... Do we want the full size of it? Or do we want the smaller size? I think the smaller size. Or maybe the larger one would look good. Especially since it's such a jarring transition. How would that look though, chat? It would really eat up into the other image. We don't have to do the full 10 millimeters. We could do something like less. I don't want to do this, chat. Oh, oops. We gotta take care of our technology. Give us a few seconds. Yeah. came out really well. So that was good. Surprising well, frankly. Alright, there. And was that due to our bitrate? Yes. Yes, it was. It's pretty awful. Our awful bitrate continues, but now we've got a good curve. Oh, hey, and we got a nice little ad break, which is nice because it's a good opportunity to go grab our coat. We'll be right back, chat, now that we know we are safe from ads for the time being. See you in a moment. Yeah, let's get the pencil in there too, because that always looks pretty cool. We got that ad. I'm thinking, yes. This should be the next question of the day, chat. Question of the day, idea number 4. We'll keep that there. What could be question 4? Maybe something like, do you prefer a non-repeating playlist? Is that even a question that could be potentially asked? Do rotating playlists... No. How do we phrase this question, chat? Maybe do looping playlists during stream bother you? Decent. Is that a good enough question? You know what though? We originally had the leg on camera. Bother you? Question mark. Send. Again, it's just a idea, chat. So, what if we did it where the person was almost restraints, and then I don't think we'll be able to. Bad readings. No good. How's it on your side? Is it looking alright? Let us know in the chat. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep moving on. How's it looking now? Will this accommodate better what we're aiming? You know what it does? It actually does, chat. Because it gives it more of a training quality. It's needed to... Yeah, we'll be good. Let's continue going. This part right here. Right here, actually. Seems about right. Oh, you know what we could do to try to